And that's the weirdest thing I have to confess about myself. When you're having a cleaning day, it's important to have a good soundtrack and companionship. But today I'm gonna be cleaning my room, or trying to. I guess room cleaning is important for mental health or something. That's my getting ready station. That's where I do my vlogs. This is just how I look right now, so screw off if that bothers you. First cool cleaning find. Her goals journal. Stop drinking entirely. Going awesome so far. Get a job I love. Have lots of naps, sex, and money. That one I don't really have a plan for. Start a blog called Darcie Writes Bad Literotica. Let's be honest, girls. Whenever we clean, we find cool stuff and we try it on because we haven't seen it in a while. You better trick yourself before you wreck yourself. My faves, it doesn't fit well, but if your youngest sibling didn't give you a giraffe Snuggie thinking it was the coolest thing in the world, you are missing out on life, my friend. There's a story behind this, I swear. Send a thank you note. Thank you, Hannah! There, now I can check this. When do these even expire? 2022. Maybe by then. The only time I ever stole anything, I stole this from my grandma Zeta, which is pretty impressive considering I was staying with her in California for a few months, and I took this on the plane from California to I think Boston. And it's my grandma pillow. After she died, I didn't really ask for anything, because I have my grandma pillow. But the thing is, she's a very feisty woman. When we were all leaving, my grandma stole one of the Thomas's pillows, insisting that she owned one more pillow than she could find, so she stole one from the trailer. And it didn't occur to me at that time that she was doing that. And that's the weirdest thing I have to confess about myself. Days of inspiration, playing hooky, making something out of nothing. The need to express, to communicate, to going against the grain, going insane, going mad. Coffee break. I found this. It is a promise ring from, let's say, Days Gone By. It was just this cheapy little ring that I liked, that I liked from like Amazon or something. Because I had a sapphire engagement ring, I wore this as my wedding ring for years. And when you're going through divorce, you really do only think about the horrible things that happened and the things you couldn't stand. And those days where you really didn't even want to be near each other. And you don't think a lot about the days where you couldn't wait to be married. Until you find a stupid ring. Okay, I'm easily distracted. Alright, what do we do next? You know, my roommate and my best friend Danny would kill me for saying this, but life is too short to organize this with any more structure than it needs to be organized. Riding your bike midday past the three-piece suits, to fruits, to no absolutes, to absolute, to choice, to the village boys, to any passing fad. Alright. Load 1 on its way. I'm finding that a lot of the stuff I hold on to is stuff that's special because of who it's from. And I'm kind of reminded of all of the love in my life. My brother and sister-in-law got this for me for Christmas. And I was so excited I cried. Flip Benjamin. It's funny the things you hold on to as treasures, even if it's just the way someone has signed their name your whole life. You don't have one of these. You need to rethink your life. A guy stole these aviators for me from a bar one night. I found another treasured Christmas present. My friend Erin, she makes these wonderful wind chimes that we all see at her house. So she started a few months ago, and for Christmas she decided that she would make her best friends their very own wind chime. And they're all custom to each of us, and it's the sweetest thing ever. So here's mine. She knows how much religion means to me, so there's a cross. There is this wonderful wanderlust. I don't know if you can see it. This one says, "Be amazing." It's really good. She knows I love sci-fi, and actually the bag I got with this, it's her husband's thing that whenever he sees a Star Trek book, he gives it to me. So I'm getting this big stack of Star Trek books. And he and I can talk about that stuff. And this one I think is my favorite. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. I thought that was so sweet. And then a martini and this beautiful butterfly. And I teared up when I got this too. I like cried because it was just so sweet. And I feel so lucky to have this friendship and this group of friends that we've been together a long time. And why do I let my life get this bad? You might question the obsession, but for me personally, if in my life healthcare had been affordable when I needed it the most, and if I wasn't still bogged down in student loan debt for an education I couldn't finish because it was too damn expensive, my life would be very different. Hey, my alma mater! This sounds more complex than it is. I went through a phase where I really liked Rubens and beer. I painted that tapestry in Taos, New Mexico at a boutique class with my cousin Sharon and my aunt Lisa, who took me on this amazing trip. Two personalities, loving the Southwest and loving the Northeast. And I just love how it came out. I'm 29 years old, and this is the accomplishment that I'm most proud of. This is the most girly thing I've ever come up with. Woo! Look at that. I use you once a year. God, daily life is just a never-ending grind. You need to borrow a pen? I don't know if I have any. I've got to go get my daughter now. It's about 3. What did I learn from today? That you can spend a long time doing very little if you're easily distracted. That most of the things I hold on to because they're special. And laundry is terrible. So it's much later, and we're about to do bedtime actually. But I got my reading nook free and my clothes hung up, so I'm feeling really good. His batteries might die soon.